Okay. Shall we?
Let's
do it.
Okay, so we left off where Sayori died.
She did.
She hung herself.
And then she turned into missing number.
Missing number, you bitch.
That looks completely
It's a meme,
fine.
you dip.
It's a meme, you dip.
Alright.
Where are
Shall
the
we?
shoes?
Let's see. I don't know where to go from here.
Right there.
Try loading the
Oh, I think you
Do
have to
the
load
one
it.
that looks like Russian.
And then you have to load again.
Okay, Gracia.
Speak David, please.
Okay, here we go.
Wait, who's Sayori?
No, that's the question mark.
Ich bin
No, that's
ein
Sayori.
Berliner.
Just quote Hitler.
Who's Sayori?
You
was
for
a champ.
the ones
Okay, you're Monica. You're stupid cunt. You're Yuri. Do you want to be the narrator or Sayori?
I can be the narrator again.
I'll be Sayori.
We need a nut sticky.
Alright, so this is, Idinahoy. No, cheeky breaky, domke.
I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's gonna chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let all the zip catch up to me.
Cheeky breaky, domke.
Hey.
Hola! Martino!
It's an ordinary school day like any other.
Let's say it.
Mornings are usually the worst. Being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together.
You're gross.
Meanwhile,
just call them clicks.
I don't believe
God.
in friends.
yeah. Meanwhile, I always walk to school alone.
I'm cool and I like anime.
I'm edgy.
shit.
Edgy shit. I have my hair over one eye, and I wear studded collars and boots.
Studded collars.
I only shop at Hot Topic.
Oh shit.
Even for groceries.
I
Do you only eat candy? Like
No, I
he eats the pins.
he eats black nail polish.
And leather.
leather belts.
Leather behind
He chews on leather belts.
I always tell myself it's about
Simulated.
time I meet some girls or something
Are
like
those
that.
windows missing shutters?
But I have no motivation to join any clubs.
It's aesthetic.
I'm
It's
perfectly
probably blinds on
content
the
just
inside.
getting by on the average, while spending my free time on games and anime.
And I'm.
Anime.
We weren't actually.
There's always the
3D girls
anime
don't cheat on
club,
her.
but it's not like there'd be any girls in it anyway.
Girls don't like Jap shit.
Just dudes and traps.
They're only into K-pop now.
Fair.
This school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation.
Clubs.
You
Wow!
know, that was pretty good. If you're gay.
Oh.
Guilty.
There really aren't any that interest me, though.
I don't have
Were we
interest.
talking about clubs or girls?
Both.
Or both, alright.
Girls
Understand.
are
girls.
icky, and
Clubbing
they have
girls.
cooties.
Clubbing girls on the back of the head.
Now we're talking.
There you go.
I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club.
The M&A.
Animu.
I think this is...
Stupid country!
Monica?
Manga?
Oh, wait. What voice should I do here? I did the Wano
Whichever
voice, I
one.
did the Bane voice.
Whichever one you want.
I did... Wait, that's thing.
Wado.
Alright, should I do... I think it was the Bane voice. The Wano voice really hurts. I'm already not doing so good.
Wado voice hurts
It's
too
okay.
much.
Yeah, that's speedrun.
Now that's speed running.
No, we're screaming.
Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here.
It's been a while, right?
Yeah. It has.
Are you doing Bane too?
You sound like an un-Italian version of that voice you did in Norma before. I don't know what to do.
Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic.
Just like Kevin.
Popular girl in school.
Anime.
It's a curse.
Basically,
It's a plague.
basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me genuinely feels a little,
What did you come in here for anyway?
You should do a cowboy.
Murdering you?
Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know there's any construction paper in here? Or markers?
I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right?
About that.
Forensics.
I actually quit the debate club. They asked for my soul and I said no.
Hey, Sean.
Really? You quit?
Hunting her down as we speak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs.
Debate club politics?
No.
You don't say.
It
Stop
feels
bringing
like
up politics.
It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it, like crashing planes.
That's terrorism.
It's begun.
In that case, what club did you decide to join?
Jesus.
Actually, I'm starting a new one. The League of Shadows. Well, JK, a literature club.
I call it Al Qaeda.
Literature.
that sounds kind of, gay? Dull?
How many members do you have so far?
How much pussy is in this club? That's what he's actually asking.
Pussy.
It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 4
4.
of us so far.
Uh-oh.
It's really hard to find new members or something. They sound so boring. They keep killing themselves out of dullness.
They can't. The dullness.
Oh, I can see them killing themselves.
But it's really not boring at all, you know? Like, totally not. Promise. For real.
I swear.
Pinky promise.
Suicide is badass.
Do a flip.
Literature can be literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry.
Poetry?
I mean, one of my members even keeps your manga collection in the club room.
Manga.
Can I keep my hand
What if I replaced manga with like a text to speech voice? Like all the audio
No.
cuts out and it's just manga.
Or like, Mein Kampf.
Oh, wait, really?
Yeah, it's funny, right? What a fucking weirdo. She always insists that manga's literature too, but I tell her, no, it's fucking not.
It has pictures. Books are words.
Pictures are for children.
Is manga like hentai or?
Yes,
Manga's just book anime.
but also hentai.
Typically, yeah.
There.
I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right?
That's sad.
It's not like I can kick her out. Just
That's
be-
what she said.
Members of them.
Testicle.
A member's a member. Famous last words.
Monica's
Did Monica say she?
Pussy alarm.
pussy alarm.
Nani?
Nani? His cousin's brother would say.
Hey, stupid cunt. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join?
Is that yes?
I mean, I guess so, but...
In that case, they expect one of us in the wreckage, brother.
Just just stick with one. Just don't keep doing that.
No, the R stays. That's undebatable.
Okay.
Is there any chance you could do me a big favor?
Ooh, that's a big favor.
I don't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please.
Oh!
Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica?
So perfect and pretty and smart.
It still kind of looks like she's ready to jump off of something.
Sure, I guess I could check it out.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, sweet. How sweet, bro.
I really switched to become, you know that.
Like the cheese to be sharp.
Sure.
Alright, I gotta throw a stutter in. Oh, jeez. Nothing really.
Shall we go then? Or what we're gonna do is another time. You're more important.
Fuck.
Stop whispering.
Fuck me, please.
And thus,
So-
today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile.
Gotta get that push.
This run is so much more of a pervert than the other one.
Anything for the puss.
Absolute vixen.
I
Stupid
timidly
cunt, too.
follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school that I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities.
And climbing stairs is hard.
Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door.
With the power of Zeus!
What the fuck?
Back! And I brought a guest with me.
I'm back!
Forgot about that.
Dana, do this voice.
Dana, do it! Just then just speak!
Sounds like a bitch.
Just
Go.
speak! Are you serious?
Seriously, you bought a boy?
Oh, perfect.
That's actually perfect. That's how David
That's
did it. It's just how he-
Except he had a Russian
he had a
accent,
little
but
bit.
it's basically the
Way
same.
to kill the atmosphere.
But just call it the Atmo.
Don't you
Wait,
be
it's a
not
hell
sucky.
yeah.
Not sucky.
But anyway, one more club, stupid cunt.
Not sucky.
All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls.
Not sucky.
So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right?
Guardian.
Nani?
That's an old Maiwa.
No! No!
Nah, fam, nah!
Not sucky.
That's...
This girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki,
It's not
is
sucky.
it's one name I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year.
Pedophile.
Yeah.
Anyway, this is not.
That's not bad. That's...
Not bad.
What was that?
That's like water with base mask.
Like a perfect illusion. I can't do you.
Anyway, this is not sucky, energetic as usual.
Good name. Nut sucky.
And this is Yuri, the vice president.
Uh-oh.
It's nice to meet you.
We've met.
Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time
Big
keeping up
titties.
with someone like Natsuki.
Yeah. It's nice to meet both of you.
So, I ran the stupid cunt in a classroom and decided to come check out the club.
And
I forced him at
Checked out
gunpoint.
our-
Isn't that great?
Eat.
Wait, Monica?
You still going?
I'm already getting lightheaded.
Come on, not sucky.
Didn't tell.
Stop. It's okay.
Didn't I tell you?
Do you want water?
Yeah.
Okay.
To let me know in
Thank you.
advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know.
Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him.
In that case, I should at least make some tea, right?
Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, stupid cunt?
The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica.
So, I know you didn't really plan on going here, but we'll make you feel right at home, okay? As president of the literature club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Okay. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet.
He's reading his game.
My God.
It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting all the effort to start something brand new, lazy bitches. Especially when something doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. You, for example, are neither. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki?
It's such a good name.
Well, I guess.
Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to just find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. That's
Is that you drinking tea?
No, he's eating ice cream.
Gotta massage my thyroids real quick.
You know,
You keep a whole tea set in this classroom.
We could probably just have Chasm do the voice. Just always be cracking.
Don't worry, the teachers gave us special
Wait, what the fuck? Where did I put in special?
Stop rewriting the lines.
Yeah, I know, right?
Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book?
No, but honestly,
I'm going too quiet.
it's better if you like change the lines a bit.
Alright, guys, let's go. Alright.
Then like it just flows smoother in the moment.
Quiet on set, please. Quiet on set.
I like the eyebrows.
I guess.
Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you.
That's not...
insulted, Yuri looks away.
I'm trying to go loud.
I meant that, you know.
You okay?
You can back up a little bit if you're gonna just squawk, Chris.
I believe you. Wow. No. Tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
I see you're a man of culture.
I'm glad.
Pal. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief.
So, stupid cunt, what kind of things do you like to read?
Hentai.
Hey, turn me down real quick.
Hentai's literature too, guys. I also read Doki Doki fanfiction.
That was
Never read.
Oh, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that.
Oh, baby.
Manga?
I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
What?
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Sit burn!
You fucking tart.
Got him.
Well, that can change.
No, you're far too old to learn how to read.
It's much
What-
far past that.
What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile.
Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
Rim drop.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds.
Meta.
Fantasy battles.
The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me.
Meta.
lore.
And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading.
And it's boring as hell.
Yeah, do we really need to like read?
That's why it's narrated. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in. But it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things.
Like
knives! Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well.
Pain.
Pain! Isn't it amazing how a writer can deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop?
It's killing me.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately.
Reading a lot of horror lately. Ooh.
Got a couple Coronas, Chris.
That might loosen up the voices.
Yeah, that'll help.
Are we eating a horror book?
I read horror book once.
I read the book. Oh yeah, you still have to do that.
I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level.
Like your dick.
At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
A rock hard cock!
Oh, I didn't expect that from you, Yuri.
He's dropping
Such
stuff.
your personality.
Oh, is that so?
Yes, you're very disturbing to me. Please don't sit too close to me.
3 feet. 3 feet.
5 desk radius.
Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment.
Thank you for breathing during the comma.
I needed a breath.
I hate her.
Oh, why's that? Because you're fucking retarded?
Well, I just...
Natsuki's eyes start over for me for a
Natsuki.
split second.
Never mind.
She's shy.
Aww.
That's right. You like to write about cute things, don't you, not sucky?
What? What gives you that idea?
You have short pink hair and
you're
Shut
no
up!
boobs.
You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting, you lazy bitch.
Do you not know what the cleanup song means?
You look like you're working on a
Oh, I
poem
look
called...
angry. Don't say it out loud. And give it back.
Fine.
We agree not to do the special ed voice.
You're not allowed to do
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, don't do that one.
Brain blast, come on.
Not Saki! You write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. What do you care?
I wanna get in your pants. Skirt.
Skirt.
Yes.
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Please.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
When I'm angry.
Lower me. Lower me.
Do that every time.
It's still pretty loud.
Not a very confident writer yet.
I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself.
Gay!
You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of
Okay,
your
all
heart.
together now. Gay! That's
Do
terrible.
you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, You can set an example and help Nutsucky feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
We all sit in silence for a moment.
You spill water?
How about this?
Same time. Whoa, I don't like that.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. And next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even, but I'm more even.
Every man
Some animals are more even than others.
I mean, I thought it was a good idea. And it is, you unreceptive tongue.
Well, I think you're right, Monica.
That's right.
We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all.
And what a responsibility it is.
3 members.
I need to do my best to nurture the club, as well as its members.
I have to let the club suckle the teat of success. My teat.
Stay away from my teeth.
Come here.
Stupid guy.
Besides, now that we have a new member,
John.
it seems like a good step for us to take. Do you agree as well, stupid cunt?
Hold on. There's still one problem. I can feel that now.
What's that?
Now that we've reached the most important topic, I've bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time.
Who's fucking
who?
Who's fucking who here?
Who's going down first?
I never said I would join
Clearly
this
not
club.
She's closest to the ground, that would make sense.
Monica may have convinced me to stop by.
It's like a mafia voice.
I never made any decision.
Okay, Joe Barbaro.
You kind of sound like a slightly autistic mafia member. Let's
You're the guy who cleans the bathroom.
I still have other clubs to look at.
Retard Tony.
I lose my train of thought.
I can't do the other one anymore.
All three
I
girls
feel
stare
the
back at me with dejected eyes.
We're swamped.
Bye-bye!
I'm sorry, I thought.
Typical.
Hey! Bada bing, bada boom.
The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me and says,
My name is
Alright,
Jeff.
yes, I need to tell you the truth, stupid guy. The thing is, we don't have enough members to form an official club yet. We need 4.
Someone killed themselves the other day.
4 Chaos Emeralds.
4 chaos emeralds.
I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more for the festival,
I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this?
Tits.
I
can milk these tits.
would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation.
Everyone, all 3.
Besides, the club itself
just
seems
2.
pretty
Fuck them all.
relaxed. So, writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls.
all 2 of them.
Fuck you, Nutsucky.
Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club.
Despite not knowing how to read.
One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Like left eye, right eye, let's go left eye, right.
Ding, ding,
Oh
ding.
my goodness, really? What a turn of events. Do you really mean that, stupid cunt? Or were you just pulling a funny?
Yeah! It could be fun, right?
Wrong.
Wrong again.
You really did scare me for a moment.
I mean, if you really just left after all of this, I'd be super pissed.
Stupid cunt, I'm so happy. We're gonna be down an official club now.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for this, you're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay?
I think I've transitioned to drunk.
That's an
Just that you can talk in your normal voice.
No.
Hey, thanks, I guess.
It's not funny if I don't do a voice.
Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note before one of you does something to piss me off.
Again.
Again. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. And if you don't, I don't know what I'll do.
Monica looks over at me once more.
Stupid cunt. I look forward to seeing how you express yourself.
Yeah.
Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set.
I guess I'll be on my way then, huh?
Out of my club, retard. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Don't trip on the way out. I can't wait.
With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls.
Natsuki.
Yuri,
Best girl.
and of course, Monica.
Lewinsky.
And the fourth one. That hasn't, like, none of that's happened for a long time, though.
The nameless one across the street.
Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club?
Probably not, but what's the worst that happens?
Depends.
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls.
Or all of them. All two of them.
All two of them.
Alright, I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Submits caveman drawings.
Ooga booga.
You have unlocked
I got a special poem.
You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it?
Yes.
Yes.
A dream.
Oh, who's reading this one?
Martin.
I was staying over at my friend's place. There were 4 of us. I drifted off to sleep while everyone was talking and watching television. In my dream, I was still at my friend's house. The only difference was that there was nails sticking out of the walls everywhere. And there was also someone I didn't recognize. The person I didn't recognize told a joke and everyone laughed. But I woke up to the sound of everyone laughing at something that happened on the television. So the laughing was not part of the dream. It was part of the noise that woke me up. Wonder who that person was and how they knew to tell a joke at that moment.
This is the shittiest dream I've...
That's the worst poem I've ever
Life in the
fucking
That's
Metro.
not even a
Such is life
poem.
in the
That's just
metro.
a
Thank you, Artyom.
Oh, here we go.